Welcome back to Mr. Ink Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby66. Once again, we join the Whistlestop World Tour Series, a community-led league. This is week 1. It's race 2. We are back at Brands Hatch, but this time we are in Group 3 cars. It's a reverse grid from the first race, so without further ado, Sneaky Russian is going to start off, and he's racing in the Renault R1. Campo in second place in a BMW Endurance model, also starting on softs. Dodger in a Lexus, starting on the medium tyres. In fourth place, we've got Welly in a Nismo GT, starting on racing medium tyres. Fuds in fifth place in a VW Beetle, starting on mediums. In sixth, it's Wrecking Ball Racing in another Genesis, starting on mediums. It's Odgie in second place, starting on racing softs in another. Oh no, that's the Peugeot R1. In eighth place, it's Shaggy in another BMW, but this time it's the Sprint version. You can tell that because it doesn't have any extra lights down low at the front. In ninth place, it's Tyre Slayer in a Lamborghini. That's a brave choice. Starting on mediums. Stevie Scooby, who finished very close second, another Nismo, but I think this is the 16 version. Starting on mediums. Pilgrim, winner of the last race out in another Lambo, starting on racing mediums. And Skippy joins us in a Corvette, 12th place. Let's hope he finishes better than this. Let's get this 30-minute race running. So 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, long hold once again. Oh, and Sneaky Russian got a little bit of a jump start, so he was held there. And it's Welly Bob that made a fantastic start. Let's just go back and watch Welly. He drops the clutch and just gets a fantastic start. Gets ahead and goes beeline through Campo and the Sneaky Russian. So it's Welly Bob into the lead, into corner 1. Everyone else he gets through as they head to Druids for the first time. Again, everyone doing really well, but Welly Bob is like a scolded cat out of the... Oh, was there a touch there? Let's go on board with the Dodger. Right, we'll go back to Druids. He goes up underneath. Oh, he touches Fuds. Oh, and he gets a bit sideways. Then there's another touch, and he tries to go through, and he pushes Fuds off. Now he should be waiting. This is letting everyone else go through. Sneaky Russian is at the back trying to get going. Some tyre smoke. Tyre Slayer getting involved with Fuds as well. Dodger is waiting, but Welly Bob's is out front. Wrecking Ball Racing. Oh, it's Elvis. Goes wide. Shaggy's gone wide in the ME 109. There's Campo in third place. Another Brewdog. Pilgrim and Skippy. So Pilgrim and Skippy coming from the back. Oh, touch there. Pilgrim and Skippy. Shaggy's going off grass cutting again. As Hodgie goes round, Shaggy tries to give him racing room. At 109, he's got a bit of a large turning circle. Not as nimble as the Spitfire. Oh, Shaggy! Oh, what happens to Shaggy? Oh, right, let's watch this from Shaggy's point of view. We're going to come into Clark Curve. The touch there, but then he gets the back end all a bit leery. Avoids going into the pits. And restarts, but that's Shaggy in 11th place. He's only got Dodger behind him. Could be a long race now. Right. Wrecking Ball has gone up. Right, let's see Wrecking Ball. What happened to Welly? Oh, it's all happening on this first lap. Right, Welly Bob is coming around Westfield, down through Dingle Dell. Oh, just went a bit wide through Sheen. Had to brake hard. So Wrecking Ball and Campo go through. There's Pilgrim in the background. So as we come over the line to finish this first lap, it's going to be Wrecking Ball, Campo, Welly, Pilgrim, Skippy, Hoggy, Shaggy. Oh, right, yeah, we've seen that. That's a nice ME109 livery on Shaggy's car. So Elvis is at the head of the field. Yes, he is. So it's Wrecking Ball from Campo. Then it's Welly, Pilgrim and Skippy. They're your top five. The Group 3 cars much harder to control. Let's be honest. Most of these drivers will have traction on one, maybe on two. Oh, Pilgrim there. Let's just go and see what happens to Pilgrim. A touch there from Skippy, but didn't. Oh no, he did the same as Shaggy done. Just got the traction down too hard. These medium tyres need a bit of time to get warmed up before they give the full grip. So Hoggy's right behind Pilgrim now, and then it's Tyre Slayer. So the Lamborghinis are near each other. Then it's Fuds 8, Steve Scooby's in 9th, Sneaky Russian's 10th, Shaggy's a bit further off in 11th, and the Dodgers well over half a lap behind already. So fuel and tyre wear is on, and the mediums and soft tyres have to be used. So it's a case of where do you start, where do you want to pit, where do you finish? Want to pit? If you're gonna pit, you want to come out in clean traffic. But Wrecking Ball racing at the moment at the head of this race. The Genesis with the pink logo looks mighty fine. Elvis is agreeing, he says. He doesn't want to be shaking it all over. Now Ricky needs to keep hold of his nuts in this race. He lets them loose, and it caused laughter and accidents in the first race. Behind them it's Welly Bob holding off Campo. Hoggy's there as well in the Green Goblin Joker. See the Joker on there? That's all the Green Goblin as well. So Hoggy puts it up nicely up the inside of Campo there. Through, that would be Sterling's. So Hoggy in the Peugeot. Welly Bob's has come into the pits. Welly Bob doesn't like the medium tyres he's on. He's going to change over onto the soft tyres. But can he do 15 minutes? No, can he do 25 minutes on soft tyres? So Hoggy's up into second place, Campo's third, Being pushed there by Pilgrim, Tyre Slayer's there, so is Fuds. So we've got the top 6 together, then a small gap to Steve Scooby in 7th. Sneaky Russians 8th, all getting a bit leery, taking too much curb. The Group 3s really don't like taking any curb at all. Don't put a wheel on the grass with these, and they do like to spin you. The ME109 Blitz Tour is closing in on the Sneaky Russian. You see the Sneaky Russian getting larger in Shaggy's windscreen there. Welly Bob has changed tyres, he's refueled as well. So has he got enough fuel, and can he make the tyres last? Might need to do some fuel and tyre saving. Well, he has started to use the app that gives tyre temps. But Wrecking Ball is still out front as Wrecking Ball comes into Druids. Nice wide line in and out, where Oggy, Pilgrim, Tyre Slayer take the tight line in. I knew it was the Joker on the side of Oggy's car. Tyre Slayer there just went a bit high. Stevie Scooby in 6th. And he's just starting to close the gap up to these, so it's going to be a 6 car battle. I'm at the back. So we've got, see, that won't do any good, Tyre Slayer, having girls pour water over the back. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and he just clipped the barrier there. Let's watch that again. So you're going to see him, he just gets a little bit oversteer, running so close to the cars, as I say, just gets a bit oversteer, gets it on the loud pedal, and away she goes, and then just clips that barrier, which puts him in a spin. Luckily he goes, so that lets Stevie Scooby doesn't collect him. Fuds goes through. Meanwhile, Shaggy has got past the Sneaky Russian. So Shaggy's up to 8th, and he's right behind Tyre Slayer. Now these two in race 1 sort of stayed with each other for quite a while, so we know that they're fairly close in in capabilities, just the car difference. So can Shaggy click onto the back of Tyre Slayer, and can Tyre Slayer bring them both back to the front? Fuds is a bit by himself, so is Stevie Scooby, but then we've got Campo, Hoggy and Pilgrim all together. Although Pilgrim has just pulled away from Hoggy. You see Wrecking Ball Racing going through Hawthorns there. There's Pilgrim. Then Hoggy, Campo, Stevie Scooby. Fuds there in the Beetle. And we've got the Sneaky Russian in 9th. Tyre Slayer 7th. Going through Sterling's, and then down Clearways into Clark Curve. So so let's have a look at these liveries. So we've got Elvis on Wrecking Ball. Pilgrim designed on Pilgrim's car. Hoggy's got a nice it's a bit of everything. Joker, Green Goblin. There's a Jaguar logo there as well. Peugeot logo. Yeah, it'll be a Peugeot logo, won't it? And then we've got Campo with a blue dog. That's nice. Lots of work goes into these liveries, so it's always nice. And then we've got a nice Subaru on the Nismo of Stevie Scooby. Tyre Slayer's gone for a Evian. Shaggy, just to make it fair, has gone for a Messerschmitt 109. Sneaky Russian has gone for a Russian design. Welly Bob Time Attack now. This is a livery I've seen on Welly's car before, and it's a cracking livery, is that. Fuds has gone for a very simple livery. Yeah, German Iron Cross. But he's supporting the channel with the channel logo. And then we've got Dodger again with Viagra. Yeah, looking for a strong performance. So, oh, I've missed an overtake there. So Pilgrim really caught up through the Brabham Straight, going through Paddock into Druids. Oh, Wrecking Ball staying with that wide line, which just opens the door for Pilgrim, and Pilgrim went, "Thank you very much, I'm through," and he's away. So Wrecking Ball down to second. Pilgrim, winner of the first race, started last. It has taken him almost 11 minutes to get to the front, so he has worked his way through. So Wrecking Ball in second, Oggy's in third, Campo's fourth, Steve Scooby in fifth place, Tyre Slayer in sixth, Shaggy seventh, Welly Bob, but Welly Bob has made a pit stop, remember, down in 8th, Fuds 9th, Sneaky Russian 10th, and Dodger in 11th. Remember guys, if you like this sort of coverage, racing commentary, then please do like the videos, leave your comments, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Yeah, lights on Pilgrim's car look like they're flickering on and off. Maybe there's a loose connection there. Oh, I thought we have lost. Just getting reports in from Velma down in the pits that that Skippy, because once again the car's developed a fault. This time it's an electrical fault, and he's had to bring it into the pits and they can't restart the engine, so he's been pulled. So not a great start for Skippy. Had to retire in both races now. Hopefully his pit crew can work out the problems, and he'll come back stronger in the next races. Tyre Slayer in 6th place now, just pulling out the gap ahead of Shaggy. And he's doing faster times than Steve Scooby at the moment, so might be coming forward. Steve Scooby catching Campo. Then Oggy, really good showing in this race from Oggy. Then Wrecking Ball still in that 2nd place is Wrecking Ball, but driven away from everyone again as Pilgrim has come through the field. Right, Shaggy's coming to the pits, not quite halfway. So will this make Tyre Slayer come into the pits? Maybe he wants to protect his place. Shaggy looking for the undercut. Fud's now looking at Wally Bob. Wally Bob doing 27s. Oh, Shaggy's out. He's picked up a 3-second penalty. It'll be from the pit in. A bit hard to get in. Bit of a dodgy. Might have just run over the line. But he's come out in 10th place. So he's going to have to take that penalty when we get to the penalty line. So Pilgrim, Wrecking Ball. Oh, Hoggy's got round Wrecking Ball. Let's just go back, see. Oh, just a little bit wide through Sheen for Ricky. Keeps it pointing in the right way, but that's let Hoggy get right up behind him, and Wrecking Ball will have dirty tyres. Here comes Hoggy round the outside. Wrecking Ball does the right thing, brakes there. So Wrecking Ball down to 3rd. Campo's 4th, Steve Scooby. Yeah, Tyre Slayer comes in, that's to cover the undercut from Shaggy. So Wally Bob and Fuds will jump Tyre Slayer now. Remember, this is definitely for position. There's fuel going into Tyre Slayer's car. You only put 79% in though, where Shaggy almost filled up. So that's going to get Tyre Slayer well ahead of Shaggy now. I think I put too much fuel in. Talking about fuel, our leader, he's got quarter of a tank left. Hoggy's got just over a quarter of a tank, but Hoggy's on the racing soft tyres. So he's going to have to change over onto the slower tyre. Wrecking Ball, quarter of a tank of fuel. Also needs to take a pit stop, so let's see who. So Wally Bob has taken a pit stop, so he's in 6th place. Where 14 minutes of this race to run. So Wally Bob is, that early pit stop is doing Wally Bob no issues at all. Steve Scooby into the pits now, so we're going to stay with Wally Bob. Let's see if Wally Bob can jump Steve Scooby. Fuel's going in, he's only 61% in Steve Scooby's car. He's coming out of the pit, so Steve Scooby is going to stay ahead of Wally Bob. But is there enough fuel in there? Fud's down in 7th, he's going to have to come into the pit soon. Shaggy on the inside of Sneaky Russian through Paddock. Nice move that. Pilgrim coming through Sterling's. Through Clearways, we'll stay with Pilgrim, see if he comes into the pits. No, he goes by. What's Hoggy gonna do? Hoggy also goes by. What about Wrecking Ball? Goes by. Campo goes by, so does Dodger. Right, so Steve Scooby is in 5th place and he has made his pit stop, so he's the leader of the guys who have made the pit stop so far. Wally Bob up into 6th. Fud's in 7th but needs to stop soon. And Tyre Slayer, Shaggy, Sneaky Russian and the Dodger. Dodger has been overtaken now. But we do need to figure out a way of slowing Pilgrim down. Looks like he's going to dominate this league so far. There are places available, so if anyone wants to join, just get in touch with me on the channel, and I'll let you know how you can to join the league racing, the rules and everything else. So Pilgrim comes to finish lap 13, starts lap 14. Just about 11 minutes of race to run. Hoggy goes through as well. So does Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball's on red light on his fuel. Campo in the BMW Endurance model in 4th. Steve, now Campo hasn't been in for tyres or fuel yet. Steve has, so looks like Steve might jump up to 3rd in a lap or 3. Fuds now comes in for fuel. So that's going to allow Shaggy to get up to 8th place, I think. Yep. Fuel only just going in, so Shaggy just puts in the fastest lap at 1 minute 24.5. Fuds comes up right behind the sneaky Russian. Dodger has had a very lonely race. He's had problems on lap 10 and 11. Although that might be he's pit in. Right, Pilgrim's come in. What's Hoggy going to do? Hoggy's going to come in. No, Hoggy goes through. Of course, Hoggy's on the racing soft tyre, so he's going to use as much fuel as he can. Wrecking Ball's come in. Campo stayed out as well. Pilgrim rejoins in 3rd, but has picked up a 3-second penalty. Dodger moves out of the way. Steve Scooby up into 4th. Wrecking Ball comes out 5th, just ahead of Welly Bob and Tyre Slayer. So 5th, 6th, 7th, all in a line now. Tyre Slayer looking underneath Welly as they come into Druids, and he gets it done. Welly tries to cut back, but can't get it done this time. Wrecking Ball needs to get those tyres up to temp really quick. Welly's tyres, especially his front tyres, about 45%. Getting into the area where they'll start losing grip through the corners. But 5th, 6th, 7th all together. Shaggy's in 8th, couple of a corner behind, so he'll keep going. Right, Hoggy's coming to the pits, so we need to go to Campo. Campo's coming to the pits. Pilgrim's coming around Clark. Looks like Campo's still putting fuel in, so's Hoggy. Hoggy's put 69% fuel in. Campo has put a lot less in, so Campo has jumped Hoggy with a fuel strategy. But let's check now. Pilgrim leads this after the pit stops, with Steve has made a pit stop in 2nd. Campo is in 3rd. Hoggy's 4th. Wrecking Ball's 5th, with Tyre Slayer in 6th. Welly Bob's 7th, with Shaggy in 8th. Fuds is 9th. Sneaky Russian's 10th, just doing his pit stop, and Dodger's 11th. So everyone's done their pit stops now. So now it's just under 7 minutes until the end of the race. Pilgrim just putting in purple sectors now. I think he's going to smash that 24.5 by Shaggy. Stay with Pilgrim, see what time he does over the line. There's a 23.4. So 23.4 from Pilgrim. Steve, his fastest is a 24.7. Campos is... can't see it on there. Not enough information. Hoggies is a 25.4. Wrecking Balls is a 26.1. Tyre Slayer 25.1. Welly Bob not on there either. Shaggy 24.5. Fud's not on there. Sneaky Russian 27.0 and Dodger 27.2. Dodger been overtaken by, who's that ahead? 6th place. But Pilgrim just showing his class, just throwing the Lamborghini round the Brands Hatch track. Some would say with gay abandon. I don't know who Gay Abandon is, but maybe it's his co-pilot. Steve Scooby in 2nd place. So, and then we've got 3, 4, 5 all in a line. Woggy just went wide there, lucky to get away with that, using all the track and a bit more. So it's 3, 4, 5 and 6 in a line now. Campo, Hoggy, Wrecking Ball. Oh! Wrecking Ball went for the inside. Campo leaves the doors open. Hoggy's through. It's going to be a race down to Graham Hill, but he pulls it back. Wrecking Ball saw the door opening. Tries to go through. They're going side by side. Hoggy closes the door through Surtees. Here comes Tyre Slayer. Now all these are slowing each other up. And through Hawthorne side by side, Tyre Slayer and Wrecking Ball. Great racing that. As well in 7th. They're going to start catching. Shaggy. Oh, Shaggy's had a problem on lap 16. He was closing in on Welly Bob. Now he's just had just lost 11 seconds. So it's dropped back. But 3, 4, 5, and 6 all in a line. Let's go on board with Hoggy. Hoggy just goes wide through paddock. Now closes up on Campo through Druids. Down through Graham Hill Straight and then the Graham Hill Bend. Cooper Straight. See a Wrecking Ball behind him. Then Surtees. Easy corner just to go a bit deep. Campo like Campo did then. Hoggy's got the run on Campo. Hoggy goes through. Here comes Wrecking Ball. So Campo just running that bit deep through Surtees has cost him 2 places. Does it go through Hawthorns? And then Westfield. Drop down through Dingledell. And then Sheen. Remember not to run wide through Sheen. Then Sterling's. Campo gave Wrecking Ball a hurry up there. And then through Clark. And that's another lap in the books. Coming up to 2 minutes. Yeah, we're 2 minutes left of this race. So it's 2 laps from here, boys and girls. It's still Hodgie 3rd, Wrecking Ball 4th, Campo 5. Tyre Slayer now. Can Tyre Slayer do the cutback through Druids? Oh, Hoggy went wide. Let's just watch that again from Hoggy. Bombard, we'll do the chase cam from Wrecking Ball. So Hoggy, yeah, just a little bit late on the brakes there. Don't know if there was a touch. Hoggy misses the barrier. Hoggy's got the inside, so Wrecking Ball can't go through. But that little shenanigan has let all these four join back up together as they head through Stirling's once again. Campo just a little bit early on the loud pedal. The back of the BMW just let go just a touch. But it's still Pilgrim out front from Steve Scooby in second place. So the top two from the first race, again top two. Although Steve Scooby is lights on, but they're going to have to do one more lap. 50 seconds to go. So it's still Hoggy, Wrecking Ball, Tyre Slayer, Campo. Campo's at the back of this group now. These guys are going to start their last lap. We've got 30 seconds to go. Wally Bob in 7th. Shaggy's in 8th with 20 seconds to go. Yeah, Shaggy will go through. Fuds might not. So let's go back up to this. It's still Hoggy, Wrecking Ball, Tyre Slayer trying to find a way around Wrecking Ball. So it's Fuds going to finish in 9th. With Sneaky Russian 10th and Dodger 11th. Looks like Campo's just dropped off the back of these three, so it's a 3-horse race for this 3rd place. Hoggy Hold is still holding that 3rd place, but here comes Wrecking Ball. Looking through Westfield and Dingle. Just let's go back, because here comes the winner of this race. It's Pilgrim. That's going to be 2 wins out of 2 for Pilgrim. So Pilgrim wins. Steve Scooby in 2nd place. Sneaky Russian, again, do not slide over the line. You now just, again, another race you could have ruined. Oh, what's happened to Hoggy? Because they were all together there. Tyre Slayer and Wrecking Ball. Oh, 2 into 1 won't go. Right, let's go on board with Tyre Slayer. Slight touch there, but then 2 into 1. And then Tyre Slayer went on the loud pedal. So it's going to be Hoggy in 3rd place. Wow, 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 wow. What a race, what a race. So Hoggy comes over. Great 3rd place for Hoggy. Campo gets 4th. Wrecking Ball gets 5 with Wally in 6th. Tyre Slayer goes grass tracking but finishes in 7th. Shaggy in the ME109 finishes 8th. That's it for this race. Catch you in the next one.